Hello, hello. How are we all? Hi, Outlife. Hi, Becky. How are you both? Hi, Sam. How are you, lovely? I do apologise. It's super windy here today as well, so if you can hear that. Hi, Anne. Hi, Caroline. Art homework. What's... Ooh, very nice. What are you creating? It is windy, isn't it? And it's awful. We've had some snow and now the sun's out and it's gone snowing again and then the sun's out and it can't make up its mind what it's doing. Just saying I'm missing. Hi, Pickle. How are you? Happy Sunday, my lovely. Oh, nice. What book did you pick? I am just fidgeting around, guys. I'm just getting a piece of paper. Yeah, rain and howling winds. It seems to be a bit like that here, and it seems to be the sun's back out now, but then 5 minutes it'll be sleeting and hailing and snowing and all sorts of business. It'll be horrible in a minute. So, oh, I love Jacqueline Wilson. Oh my goodness. I love Jacqueline Wilson. I read all the books when I was a kid, and now my little niece is getting into Jacqueline Wilson. We bought her the box set for Christmas of some of the books, and I was just like, she's just at that age now where she can start reading Jacqueline Wilson. I love her. I really do. Oh my goodness. Hi, May. How are you? You lurk away, no problem. Thanks for joining. Oh, I do. I love Jacqueline Wilson so much. I really do. So, yes. So now at the moment we do have some super sun, so it might be a bit, we should be all right for a minute. Just go wait a couple of minutes to see if anyone else comes in. Hi, Selena. How are you, my lovely? And then we'll get started. Put my hands there so you know I'm actually there, you know. Disappeared off the page. Oh, which one are you reading, Art Life? Which one of the books are you reading? Let's get a pen out ready for all my notes because I always have notes. I must admit they're one of the books that I just think, Little Darlings. Oh, I remember that one. I think that's one of her old ones, isn't it? Or I've seen it in one of the box sets. I'm not sure which, but as I say, there's so many of them now. But I remember when I was a kid, I used to watch the Tracy Beaker thing. I used to watch the Life of Tracy Beaker or whatever it was on the telly. I used to watch that. And I used to read her books and everything. And when I bought them for my niece at Christmas, oh no, it was her birthday or Christmas, one or the other, and we were talking about me and my sister-in-law were talking about how much we used to read Jacqueline Wilson as children. Oh, I think we all did, Pickle. do that. Hi Nana Mo, how are you? Oh, you'll have to watch it. It's so funny, like the thing of Tracy Beaker. She's so cute, little kid. Honestly, there's so many different series. It's well worth watching. It really is. It seems a bit fuzzy, doesn't it? Let me just see if we need to do a bit of focusing. Better. Oh, can you hear that wind? Woo! Right, so we'll get started. We're a few minutes in, got quite a few people in now, so we'll get started because I don't want to keep you lingering for too long. So this is the book we're going to colour in today, but I wanted to show you because I finally got. I told you I've spent all my Christmas money and saved and bought all my special books that I wanted to get. So now I've got them all here because I've had them all. I got some before I went on holiday, and then I got the rest yesterday when I came back. And I wanted to wait till I had them all to show you all the ones I'd got. So I thought, well, before we do this, I'll show you those. So I'm just going to whip this out of the way a minute. Because these are the books. I'm not going to buy. I say this, I'm not going to buy any more books, but I will always buy books. But these are the ones that I really wanted. So I'll just start off with these. So we'll start off with, I think, one of everyone's favourites. So I was so happy when I got this. I looked through this yesterday and I was like, oh my god, it's so beautiful in real life. It's beautiful on screen as well. But when you get your own copy, you're like, oh, I want to stroke it. It's so beautiful. It's so lovely. I can't wait to get started in this. I love it. I am in absolute love. It's such a beautiful book. It was worth every little penny. Oh, I love it so much. It's beautiful. Yeah, Pickle, no more books. That's never going to happen. I think I had another 4 come yesterday. I was like, oh dear, I need to stop buying books. But I was like, right, I'm going to stop now. As well as all those amazing books I have for my birthday as well. I don't know where to start with them all. There's so many. So yeah, so we got this one, and honestly, this is absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to get started in this now. I absolutely am in so much love with it. It's like, oh, it's so beautiful. And apparently there's a second one coming as well, so that'll be another one to keep your eye out for. This one with the curly hair. So I am in love with this. I'm sure as many of you have already seen this many times, and I've watched it on many streams and many flip throughs, and I've watched it over and over again because I wanted to see it. But if you get your own copy or you have your own copy, it's well worth getting it. So I'm just going to straighten the camera up slightly. It's definitely a strokeable book, this one, Nana. You definitely want to stroke this one. It's like, such a pretty book, so pretty. Right, so that's the first one. I'll put this down very carefully now. I don't throw them like I do my other ones. And the next one that I got was this one. This was a bit of a whim buy. I saw this one because obviously, you know, Serene, come on everyone, we've all seen Serene, we've all got Serene or want it, or it's on our lists. Now I saw this one, and this is apparently his first one, and I saw this one and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get it and see what it's like. And actually, to be fair, I love it. It's so nice. So it's got perforated pages down the side, so you can take them out as well. So you can probably take them out and frame them or do what you want with them. But this book is absolutely gorgeous. This is double-sided, so if you wanted to frame one, you'd obviously miss out on one, but it's absolutely lovely. Love this book. I don't think I love it as much as Serene, but I don't think I could love any book as much as Serene. So this is just, it's so lovely, this one. I can't say, there's just so many beautiful pages in here. Definitely, do you not want it, Pickle? Fair enough. It's not your taste. If you don't want it, that's absolutely fine. But this is just so nice. I love this so much. So definitely looking forward to giving a go in this one. I think it was Nana that I seen doing a picture in this, wasn't it, Nana? Was it you? And then I was shopping for my books at the same time because I'd seen you doing a page in this. I had to purchase it because I saw it on. I bought all my books from 70s Books, who June is fabulous. She's amazing. So I know, obviously, on Etsy, shipping prices are obviously a little bit higher and things, but honestly, I could not be more thankful. They've come. She kept me in touch. I knew what was going on. I knew when they were coming. Fully tracked, fully sorted. They were packaged really well, so there's no damage to them at all. And everything's come perfectly, so I can't argue. They come wrapped in like beautiful fabric sleeves as well, so there's no damage to them, and you can transport them around in these fabric sleeves. They're just so nice. So I'm so happy with that. So I was so worried that obviously when you're getting them internationally shipped, if they're not shipped right, they can get damaged and things. So I was worried about that, but no problems at all. They arrived in perfect condition. Sorry, I'll just catch up on the chat before I move on. Oh, Becky, that's good. I wish I'd have seen that one. Chinese version. Oh, never mind. I don't think I'll take these out of here anyway. I'll probably just leave them in there because I do like to keep my books as books. Yeah, you're only working for it. You'll get there, Nana, as well as Serene. Don't forget Serene. Well, that's it, Sam. We all like different things. Everybody likes different things, and like I like a bit of variety. I like to have different ones to play with. I like it when books have different styles in them as well, so you can play with them a little bit, and you've got, they're a bit more versatile, so you don't have to carry like 4 or 5 different books around. You've got like all of it in one for what you're feeling. So that's what I like. Hi, Deb. How are you, my lovely? Thank you for joining. How are you this afternoon? Right, so that's my next one. I will show you this one next, because then I've got, let's put this down very carefully, as I'm sure you've all seen this one as well. This was the other one I wanted because I got gifted the newest Momo Girl for my birthday. So I got gifted that one, and I forgot to put that in my flip through. I'm so sorry. Forgot to put that in my birthday video, which I did before. Completely forgot about that. I'm so sorry. But that was another one. Oh, I'm glad you're good. So this was I wanted both of the Momo Girl books, so I bought this one as well because obviously I wanted the first one, and I like this one. I do like this one, but I think I actually prefer one more than this one. The only thing I thingy with this one is obviously you've got all the writing, and it is lovely, but you've got all the. For me, I mean, it's different for everybody, but that little bit there just spoils it a little bit for me. Like, you've got all these beautiful pictures, and then like on some of the pictures, like that one I've just showed you, you've got it tucked into the corner, and it just spoils it a little bit. But that's not the end of it. Like that, for example, you got that beautiful image, and then you've got that there. But it's everyone's preference. I think I prefer the second one because it hasn't got that. But but it's still a beautiful book. I'm still going to colour in it. It doesn't disrupt the main image, so I'm not unhappy with it by any means. That's just how I feel about it. I'd prefer it if it didn't have the writing, but that's just my preference. Hi, Connie. How are you? No problem. You're not late. You come in whenever you want, my lovely. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is a lovely book, and I definitely wouldn't I definitely wouldn't yeah, I know they're poems and things, and but again, it's just, I think it's just me. I think I don't know. I do like it. I'm still going to colour it, and I'm still going to do lots of things with it. I'm still looking forward to having a go in it. I think I just prefer the second one because I haven't got the writing, but I can see why it's got the poems in it and the things to make most of the page. But yeah, they are. It is lovely. It is a lovely, beautiful book. I definitely, that's only a tiny criticism, and it's not even really a criticism. It's just I would prefer it without it, but I'm more than happy with it to have it. So. Excuse me, guys, taking a sip of my drink. I'm not coughing like a madman today because my cold has finally gone. I thought it was coming back on Friday because I felt quite ill coming home. And I was thinking, oh my God. But just catch up on chat a minute, guys. So chicken when it comes to books like Serene Song and Colour wouldn't colour. Oh, you don't know, Pickle. You just have to give them a go. At the end of the day, it's just a book like any other. So you can add your sparkle and stuff to Serene. So yeah, so that's that one, and I've just got 2 more, and then that I'll show these both together because they're 1 and 2. So I decided to get Forest Girls. So I wanted these because these are so pretty. So many people have done so many colours in this. This one's a soft back, this one's a hard back. So I've got these 2. So I got the premium edition of this one, and I just got the normal edition of this one. But I love these. They're so beautiful, even just a look through, even though not colouring them. You've got the image on one side all coloured, and you've but it there, and it's just so beautiful to look at. Honestly, it's just they're just stunning books. I'm in love with these. I love them all, but there's no book that I've bought that I'm disappointed with. Oh, and go on 70 East Books on Etsy. She is absolutely wonderful. Honestly, June is wonderful. She's so helpful. She really was so helpful with me when I was buying all these, because I bought them all off of her because I wanted to just get everything all at once. So I saved and wanted to get them all together. And as I say, she was so helpful with me. She was absolutely beautiful. She was absolutely so kind. She updated me every step of the way because mine had to come in 2 shipments. So I got this one and Mysteria yesterday, and then I got the other ones in my first shipment, only because she said this one was out of stock, but she'd send it with Mysteria because Mysteria has to be made, so it takes about 4 weeks. So I had to get them separate, but that was fine. She updated me every step of the way. She made a little note inside my first parcel to say this one you're getting now, and this one you're getting in a couple of weeks. She emailed me both times when they were both shipping and when they were coming. But as I say, she was wonderful, so I would shop with her again without a doubt. She was wonderful. So as I say, I'm sure you've all seen these books before. But as I say, beautiful. And with this one, I got this ginormous. I can't really open it out because it's huge. I got a premium poster, so I'll just show you what the picture looks like when you colour it. But I got this massive poster in the premium edition as well. So that's those. But these are just, honestly, I would definitely shop with June again. Everything's arrived perfectly. Everything's arrived. She was so kind, such a lovely lady. So I'm getting there now, Nana. I've got so many books. I am getting to the stage of needing a new shelf, Pickle. I think I need a new shelf and a new house. Like Sam just said, I think I need something. I've got books everywhere. Honestly, I can't believe I just need to stop now. Need to stop. I did get I can't think what they're called now. The Mystic Art mirrors, I've got both of those now as well. So they were two other fancy books, but they weren't with my birthday, with my Christmas money. They were just ones I bought. So I got the first one yesterday because obviously she put that on pre-order. I got the other one, so I've got those 2 now. Yeah, I do, Sam. Nia's colouring library. Yeah, I definitely do. I've got that many books now. I don't know where to put any of them. So yeah, but obviously we're going to colour in this one today, so just bear with me. I'll just scuttle them to one side. Yeah, so I definitely don't need to buy any more books for a while. Oh, and the card making stuff, Pickle, as well. Yeah, that's all on a shelf next to me here. That's got a separate set of shelves, and all under my desk is covered with card making stuff. So that went all under the desk because I didn't use that as much. And I've got sort of 2 shelves full of card making stuff, and then I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 shelves of card making stuff, 1 shelf of pencils and pens, all in the middle because they're like to hand. And then I've got all under the desk, and I've got a cupboard on the other side of the room as well for card making stuff. But never mind. That's what, when you get a house, your biggest room is your craft room. It's either your biggest room and everything spread out, or it's your smallest room with everything crammed in. So I think mine's not the smallest room. It is in the conservatory. but I have got it all crammed into 2 rooms because I've got it in here, and then next door is the dining room, so I have got it all over the dining room table. So, but never mind. So I thought, I know we're doing a bit of a Disney theme this month, but I thought, well, today I wanted to do something Hannah Lynn, because I love Hannah Lynn, and I just wanted to do something Hannah Lynn. And obviously we all know that she's got March's edition of Colour in Heaven is another Hannah Lynn. So I thought what we'd do, because technically fairy tale, Disney, it loosely works in the right way. I've picked out this page, so we're going to start this one. Get rid of that now. I thought we'd have a little play with this one. I think. Sam, I don't have a craft room, hunt. I just have a junk conservatory. Oh, don't worry, Caroline. Be as quiet as you want, my lovely. If you want to lurk, you lurk away. I have a cupboard full of card making and jewellery making stuff, and my colouring stuff is everywhere. I like my books all in sort of on the same shelves. So I've got some on the table which are ready to do like my flip throughs and things on. So I have them in a pile with all my notes on, and they're all in one pile. But then everything else I must admit, I do like to have away and on the shelves. And I do like to have, like, say for example, like my Carla Maganas, they've all got to be together. And then my you know, like your all your different you know, all your different authors, they have to be together. I can't have, you know, different ones on different shelves. I have to have them all on one, you know, each artist on one shelf. Like I'll have Hannah Lynn, Carl Magana, etc. So that I'm a bit like that. I have to have everything in its place, and everything, that sort of thing. So I need another piece of paper because I didn't get enough out. Just bear with me one sec. Oh, I'm dropping stuff out. Sorry. I only need a scrap piece of paper to do me a little bit of testing on, just to check that I'm using the right colours. So I thought what we might do is, with some of this, I'll use pencil on some of it, and then might use super tips and gel pens and things on these as well. I think maybe a little bit of bits and bobs. I have a few shelves in the cupboard where the DVDs are. Sam, your collection will grow. You'll have a big room before you know it. My colouring stuff follows me around the house. Yeah, that's it. They've got to be an artist, so you know what you've got and where they're going. I sort of have a shelf of like I've got one of those box shelves from IKEA, and I've sort of got like all my hardback books on one shelf, so I know like my Hannah Carlsons and all those, and Rhea Trolls, they're all together. And then I've got all my sort of square books, like my Joanna Bastards, they're all together. And then I've got like my thinner ones, like my sort of the ones that need to be, you know, the ones that are a bit more thingy, like they're a bit not flimsy, but you can't they're not hardback, so you've got to sort of put them all nice and straight, otherwise they bend, and I'm a bit weird about them. I like them all nice and straight and packed together so they don't bend and fall. So hi Nichols, thank you for joining. Oh Dev, the amount you've got, I bet they do need to be in alphabetical order. Oh my dear me, I bet you definitely need yours in alphabetical order. So, as per, we'll start with some pencils. Let me just open up my case. And I think we'll do this tonight and tomorrow, I think. I think that's how we'll do it this time. I'm missing a pencil. I'm missing a pencil. Oh dear me, I'm missing a pencil. I'll put it on my other case. Just bear with me a minute, guys. I'll probably put it in here. why that is. Yeah, one of the cube things from IKEA is what I've got, the same as you, Dev, like the square sort of one. I don't know where my missing pencils have gone. A couple of reds missing. Oh, I know where they are. They're here somewhere. They're with my here somewhere because I was doing the Disney book with them, wasn't I? Yeah, they are. They keep your things nice and secure, don't they? They keep your books nice. You've got plenty of room for all your books, haven't you? Hi, Susie. How are you feeling? Are you home yet? Or have you managed to sneak the Wi-Fi in the hospital? Zoom in a smidge. Yeah, Susie, I hope you're feeling better. Definitely. Oh, wonderful, Susie. I bet you're glad you've got some Wi-Fi at last. You were going mad, weren't you, without having any Wi-Fi? That's great. Are you feeling better today, or are you still feeling about the same, or? Hi, Laurie. How are you? Thanks for joining. Oh, is it noisy, Susie? It's horrible when you're in hospital and it's really noisy, isn't it? And you can't sleep. I must admit, touch wood. Never been in hospital myself, but I know when you're in hospital, you just can't sleep, can you? Because it's so noisy. The wards and things are really super noisy, aren't they? Bless you. Oh, well, fingers crossed you'll be out soon and you can be back in your own bed and have a good old rest. Bless you. But you know where I am if you need good old chat or anything, just let me know. Does this need moving down a bit, guys? It's a bit high. Just bear with me a second and I'll just move it down. Sorry, I know it's a bit fuzzy. This is the only way I can zoom in a bit more. Let me just move that down so you can see a bit better. Oh my God, Susie. That sounds awful. Bless you. Oh my goodness. Just bear with me, guys. I'll just do a bit more with the lighting because I think it's a bit bright in here, isn't it? Just do it a bit more. Yeah, entertaining, Susie, I'm sure, but still not fun when you're trying to sleep, I'm sure. When you're trying to rest yourself and get yourself better so you can come home and then you've got all them noisy people, I'm sure that doesn't help a lot, does it? Well, what book you got? What book did your son bring in for you, Susie? You never did say. He said he was bringing you a couple of books in for you to have a play with. Hope he brought you some good ones. And plenty of variety, because we all need variety. Keep you entertained in the hospital. I think we're a little bit thingy, aren't we, guys? It's a bit. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get the lighting right. It's quite dark. It's quite bright in here because of the. Is that all right for everybody, or is it too? Oh, pastel pencils, Dad. Nice. What book are you colouring in? Part of all my darling on a pocket sewing. Oh, lovely. I got a new Selena Fenwick one yesterday, the new Grayscale Fairies pocket one, and that's really nice. I'll just send you a picture of it, Susie. That one's really nice, to be fair. Oh, I've not seen that one, Dad. Nice. Yeah, it's like that massive book that Sammy was doing, the big A3 poster book she was doing with the Kirby Rosanne's one the other day, wasn't she? That's massive. But you get them done, don't you? Just little and often. Just work on them slowly but surely. I'll definitely have a look at that book though, because I do like a big book to have a look at. I'll have to have a look at that and see what that one's like. Not that I haven't already got a million books to do. I don't really need to get any more books, do I, guys, really? But hey ho. Oh, this is auto-focusing. Sorry, guys, just 1 second. Better. Stop it pulsing. Hi, Marianne. Thank you. Thank you for joining, my lovely. How are you? 3, Connie. Wow. I have a few pictures of 2 big ones. Oh, Dad, I'll show us those later. I'm looking forward to seeing those. Have a look at those later on. Are you still streaming at 5 today, like normal? say me and we've had a nice chill out week this week. So as I say, now we've been away and had a nice break, which was lovely. It's all back to normality now, back to work tomorrow. Just spent the day doing all the washing and the cleaning and the boring stuff. So got all that to do today. So I've been working on that this afternoon, and been setting up my got a couple of Chris got me a diamond painting for my birthday, as well as I got another one as a gift. So I'll be working on those. I think give them a go because I definitely want to try those. And then just having a bit of a chill out. We're gonna watch some films tonight, I think, and just relax, ready for going back to work tomorrow. I'm thrilled. Just doing another week off, just to recover from this week. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? But no, you never get that, do you? And I'm not off again now till June, I don't think. Yeah, I think it's June I'm off again now. It's not too long away. It'll fly by. Might start earlier, I might lose an hour. Okay, Dev. Well, I'll be on as soon as I get the notification. I'll be on. Yeah, Pickle, you're a fiend with these books. Oh, I've not done that. You know what? I love jigsaws. I haven't done any jigsaws for a long time. I used to do jigsaws a lot when I was a child, but I haven't done any for a long time. So I've never tried the diamond painting, so I don't know what I'm going to think of it yet. It looks really fun, but as I say, I haven't done anything with it yet because I got I got 2 kits for my birthday. As I say, I haven't even tried them yet because I wanted like a holder to put all the beads and things in. So I ordered that yesterday. I ordered that Friday and that came yesterday. So I just need to put all the beads across just to make it easier to do, really. I don't want to be dropping them all over the place. That'd be a right pain, wouldn't it? Oh my God, Pickle, I think you need to slow down a bit. We'll have to get you some bigger books, won't we, to slow you down a bit? We're gonna have to get you some bigger books, aren't we? I have to get you some giant serene size books, or we'll have to just get you some huge ones to slow you down a little bit. I wish I could colour as fast as you. You are like a fiend. I just can't colour that fast. I am a super slow colourist, to be fair. Everything I do is all the colouring I do is always super slow. It takes me ages to do pages. Wow, Dev, that's awesome. 1,500 piece Game of Thrones. Wow. Oh, and those Curb Your Roseanne poster books look awesome. I'm gonna have a look at those because I didn't realise they existed. But I've got all the Curb Your Roseanne's books now, but I'm gonna have a look at those poster books because they look fab. They look fabulous. I think I need to get one of those. Just to say I've given one a try, because we've got to do it, haven't we? But like I say, I'm not buying any more books. Honestly, I'm not. She says. But there we are. There's always room for more books in our lives, isn't there, guys? We always find room. But now I'm getting back into the card making and things again. It just makes it a bit more. I've got to find room for double the amount of stuff now. Because I've got to find room for all my colouring stuff as well as all my card making stuff now as well. But never mind, we will find the room somewhere. Chris just asked by me to join Om's house. Definitely always need more books. I just need an easy way to carry around supplies, because there's always, you know, and you can't really carry in your handbag 150 Prismacolors, can you? So, you know, it's like, you know, when you want to carry something around, I need like I need to pick a small collection of pencils or pens that I like, and I can keep them in my bag then for when I'm out and about, and I've got, you know, I can do a little bit of colouring then or something. That's what I need to do. It's always so hard though, because you never know what you're in the mood to colour with until you colour, are you? Like, it was like that when we were away as well. I took so much with me, and then, you know, you're just like, ah, I haven't got that with me. Yeah, there's always too many hobbies. Sorry, I'm just catching on chat, guys. There's always too many hobbies, isn't there, guys? So I've got this, I've got colouring, I've got diamond painting, card making, I want to do a bit of scrapbooking. There's always something, isn't there? Oh, thank you, Mary. The skin's come along quite nice. I love doing skin. It's one of my favourite things. I love doing skin. There is 3 at the moment in A3: Anamorphia, Imagimorphia, and Mythomorphia. I'm definitely going to have a look at those, Deb. I wonder if they're on. Are they on Amazon? I'll have to have a look. I always go to Amazon. I love Amazon because it always gets next day delivery. Yeah, I'm always like that. I took a ginormous bag of stuff with me, Pickle, and I'm always like that. I was like, oh, I should have brought that book with me. Oh, I should have brought that book with me as well. Oh, thanks, Deb. Sorry, I didn't manage to watch last Sundays. I haven't managed to catch up on all my streams last week. I was away, wasn't I? So I'll catch up on that. Don't worry. You've ordered Anamorphia, Susie. Oh, wax melts. Are they like the ones you put in like the little like the things that let out the fragrance? Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just starting to catch up on. I managed to catch a couple of streams while I was away, but because we were doing other bits and bobs, I haven't managed to catch up on any streams. So I missed Dev's stream last Sunday. I popped in and popped out again. And then from Monday onwards, we've been away. So I've got like a list. I've been adding them all to my list of ones I need to catch up with. So I'm going to be trying to watch them for the next God knows how long. So we'll see how long that takes. I need to watch all those. Ah, there's my missing pencils. I thought I put them somewhere. I'm just going to put those away. I like to put them away as I go along. Yeah, so sorry if I've missed all your streams, guys. I will catch up with them. I'm just a bit behind at the minute. Is that the one, Dev, the poster books that Susan was colouring in the other day? I think that's one of the poster books, isn't it? She was, I'm sure she was showing that one off. She did a Little Mermaid page of Sammy's mum. She was doing that, I'm sure she was. Who have I missed leaving? Sorry, just. Oh, take care, Nichols. Bye bye, lovely. Take care. Thanks for joining. Oh well, yeah. Is it the I can't think what the books are called now. They're like a Frenchy name, aren't they? Like the coloriage ones, that sort of thing. But if not, tell me what they are so I can have a look at them, because I like everything Disney. Of course, it's Disney month. So anything Disney, come on, guys. You know what I'm like. If you've spotted something Disney that I've not seen, please fill me in. You got some on order. Oh, Dev, can't wait. You're going to show them off on the channel? Looking forward to seeing those if you are. I think we'll do her a bit blondie, I think, actually. Fab. I'll be watching. Don't you worry, I'll be watching. Have a look at those. Nibs keep snapping on these. Great, I'm looking forward to seeing those. I'll be buying more books, and Chris will be going, no, don't buy any more. I can't buy any more colouring books. We're physically not going to have any room for any more colouring books in this house. And then when we move, we're just going to need a truck just for our colouring books. Just for all my colouring books, I'm going to need a truck. Right, so I didn't really read off the colours, did I? I'm using the normal colours for the I'm using a few little ones for the hair. I'm going to do it a bit orangey, so we're going to go for goldenrod, yellow ochre, and lemon yellow to give it a bit of a because it's Cinderella, give it a bit of a blondie feel. Oh, I wonder why that is, Pickle. Have you guys got Prime? Because I've got Prime, and I never have any problems with mine. Their Prime are always really good with me. I don't really have any problems with delivery from Amazon, to be fair. I suppose if you're ordering them from another country, but if they're on Prime delivery and you get them the next day or so, I've not really had any problems with mine. But Amazon Prime have always been really good to me. I mean, I don't know if anybody else has had problems with them. As I say, I've not, but again, I suppose it's different parts of the country as well. Oh, I got Prime, but it's just a certain day they've got them getting running late. That's not very good. Yeah, it's not very good, is it? I know I've had a couple of bits that say they're running late, but they're usually bits that aren't Prime, so they're usually like I've ordered something from America or wherever, and obviously because it takes a bit longer, sometimes I've had a couple of things delayed, but that's the only thing I've ever really had delayed. But I don't know really. I've not had massive issues, thank goodness. But I'm sorry you've had issues with yours. That's not very good, is it? Amazon, I would say Amazon, I've not really had any. But I guess it's just one of those, isn't it? They're never going to be, unfortunately, never going to be one of those. It's never going to, big companies like that are never going to be perfect every time, are they? Because there's always going to be issues, isn't there? Oh, really, Dev? 2 weeks even on Prime? My goodness, that's a long time. You guys see okay? Is it still a bit? Zoom in a little. Thanks, Connie. Just don't want it to be fuzzy. It just seems to be a bit fuzzy. There we go. I'm just going to tilt the book slightly just so I can start with my darker colour. yeah, I tend to order a lot of mainstreamy books. I never really go with rarer books, but I suppose if I was ordering something that was coming from a specific seller, maybe that might be why it takes a bit longer, maybe. But it's still a bit rubbish if you're getting a promise from somebody, you know, like in your order from like Etsy and things, you expect a delay, don't you? But when you're ordering from like Prime, you should get them on the service that you're paying for, because especially if you pay for Prime as well. Yeah, that'd be a good idea, Dev, really, wouldn't it? Sell them when they've sourced them, isn't it? I suppose a lot of things when they sell them from third party sellers, don't they? Then that's obviously them relying on postage from other sellers or something. I don't quite know how it all works, but I don't quite know how it all works, but you know. Yeah, relying on other people, isn't it, Dev? Yeah, when they're trying to rely on another company, that's always a pain, isn't it? Because obviously then that's Amazon's reputation that's getting scarred by other people not delivering on time. And that's not fair, really, is it? Because Amazon, obviously, with the Prime, when they've got stuff in their warehouse, their delivery is always really good. But when they're relying on like third parties to deliver things, it's a pain, isn't it? It's a nuisance, really. But I suppose it's something that you can't really do a lot about, isn't it? It's a pain, but you can't really do a lot about. Amazon can't really do a lot about it. That's really good, Sam. I've never had anything the same day. I don't think I've ever been that lucky. Wish I was. Mind you, to be fair, I would be very surprised if I had something the same day, considering I'm normally doing all my shopping at night when I'm sitting on the sofa and I'm trying to look through things while I'm watching the telly. Normally ordering things. Oh, what have you ordered, Susie? Is this your big Etsy haul that you had in your basket that was like a couple of £100? I had it yesterday, ordered in the morning, it turned up at 6 o'clock. Wow, that's Sam, that's really good. That's awesome. You must live close to a depot maybe or something. Hi Beth, how are you? I've not seen you for ages. How are you, my lovely? How's your little one doing now? How's she feeling today? God, just tired. Oh, bless you. Bet you are shattered, aren't you? Oh. She's better. She's got a bit of a fever, but that will take a few days. Oh, I'm glad she's feeling better, Beth. Oh, I bet you were so worried, hon. I bet you were so worried about her. Bless her. Bless her little heart. It's horrible when they're not well, isn't it? Saw her curled up in that little hospital bed, the poor little thing. I bet she was feeling poorly, bless her. So glad she's better though. I bet you were in a panic as well. My goodness me. It must be horrible when they're not well like that. Must be awful worrying. when you know, when you're just sort of sitting there and there's nothing you can do but watch, isn't it? But I'm glad she's better, and I'm glad I saw a picture of her on Facebook perking round, so I'm glad she's getting up and about. Obviously you're trying to make her rest, but she's not resting, is she, bless her? But that's a sign she's feeling better. So I'm so glad, bless her heart. What have I missed? It is horrible, and it really is awful when they're not well. I am so glad she's feeling better. At least she's home as well, because that's half the thing, isn't it? When they're home, they can rest better. Being in hospital, as we've all just said about Susie, you don't rest the same. You know, it's all well and good them wanting to look after you, but you just don't rest the same. Oh, Becky, have you bought some pencils for my lovely? It's a lovely, thoughtful thing to do. Oh, Becky, that's lovely. Oh, I bet she'll love that. Is she a big colourist like you then? Oh, I bet she'll love that. Oh, that's an amazing gift. Which pencils did you go with? Oh, nice gift, Becky. Oh, she'll love those. They'll be perfect for her. My first set of pencils were Prismas. I love my Prismas, as is shown, because I'm using my Prismas. I love my Prismas. But, oh, that's such a lovely gift. I'm sure she'll love them, and she can get used to, like, all the blending and things with the Prismas, because you don't need to layer them as much as with, like, for example, the like the polys, because they're lots of light layers, aren't they? But with these, you can just sort of, they layer lovely, these, without loads and loads of, you know, without lots and lots and lots of little tiny layers that you need with the polys and things. Not that I don't like doing that, but as with my Prismas, sometimes I am a little bit of an impatient colourist sometimes, so I do like to have them all, the picture pretty much finished. I do get a little bit impatient. That's why I love these, because they're nice and soft and you can just sort of go at it, and they work quite nicely. Well, quite nicely, I say quite nicely, but they work lovely. Is that your Pickle? Was that your new book that your I seen your picture on Instagram yesterday, your Jasmine Beckett Griffith book? That book is awesome. But you're gonna have so much fun in that. I love that book so much. I love Jasmine Beckett Griffith. She's amazing. I bet you did do a little bit of a squeal of delight. Thanks, Nana. Is this clear enough for everyone, guys? It looks a bit fuzzy to me. But I don't know, it might just be my computer. It might just be because it's super sunny in here. Oh yeah, let me show you which one I've got, because I've just bought one of them as well. Hang on. I just got this one. I just treated myself to this one because I was looking at it and loads of people had it, and I treated myself to it probably about a week or so ago now, because when I saw Sammy doing the eyes video, Sammy was doing the eyes video, and I was like, oh my god, I've got to practice some eyes. And I've got the Colour in Heaven, the Strangelings one, but I wanted a book of hers to play with, so I just thought, you know what, I'm going to get that and I'm going to give it a go. So I did. So that's the one I've got, and it's the only one I've got, but I love it. Again, another one to have a play with. Yeah, she's going a bit ginger pickle, but it doesn't matter. I like the sort of light, sort of gingery look. Oh, I bet you she's going to be so excited, Becky. I bet you she's going to love those. Bet you she's going to love those. You have to let us know what she thinks. I'm sure she'll love them, but her art is beautiful, isn't it, Anne? Oh my god, it's stunning. I just like, you know, and you just don't know where to start with it. I'm just like, oh, I don't want to wreck it, but I'm just going to go for it. Just think, you know what? It's only a book. So I'm going to give that one a go. It's in my pile of ones to do a little flip through of, because that was a new one. So I want to do a flip through of that at some point. I've got loads of flip throughs to do. She only has 3. Alice in Wonderland is coming out soon. Ooh, lovely. I love Alice in Wonderland. Love Alice in Wonderland. Oh, Pickle, do it. You don't have to listen to it if you don't want to. I just record mine and just chat away. You can only hear your own voice when you're talking. It's not the same as normal, isn't it? You've got a lovely voice anyway. I wouldn't worry about it. Right. Yes, Nana, let's ignore that, shall we? I've already spent enough money. I really don't need to be buying any more things. I really don't need to be buying any more books at the moment. I'm going to go for a couple of blues for her eyes. I do love blue eyes on the Hannah ones. Oh, Becky, that's lovely. Oh, Becky, bless you. You're a little sweetheart. As long as you're happy, that's all that people ever want. And that is the main thing. You just be happy with yourself. You know, happy home, happy family. That's all we need, isn't it? Beth, it's so true. As we've discussed this last week, it's the colouring fairies. They keep bringing us things. It's the colouring fairies. You are awesome. You're all awesome. Becky, just being in streams and chatting to people and having conversations with people, that's just being good with people, catching up with people. You're just so lovely. That's all I ever want. I only ever want people to just come on and have a chat with me and catch up and just spend time together, because that's all that matters, really, isn't it? Family and friends, and just be kind to everyone. There's no need to be thingy. Best part of my day. Oh no, Susie, you've lost the chat. Refresh. Oh yeah, or your minis. You've got an excuse, your minis, buy your books, Pickle. Just come back. Just catch up on everything. Oh, Becky, don't worry, my lovely. Don't worry about that. As I say, you don't need to buy me anything anyway. But thank you so much for sending me something. But you don't need to, you know that. Don't feel bad. As I say, just coming on here and chatting to me is more than enough. You do give loads away, Deb. You really do. Yeah, Becky, you've done amazingly, my lovely. You really are doing amazingly. You are breaking out of your shell full on. You're doing so well, my love. You're doing brilliantly. You are doing amazingly, honey. We are just a soppy bunch, aren't we, guys? Oh, just a soppy bunch. We love to look after each other. Your English is really good, May. Don't worry about that. Your English is brilliant. Oh, bye, Sam. Thanks, lovely. I'll speak to you later. Oh, it's not a problem. We want to do the videos, Becky. It's one of those things. We enjoy doing it. So it's not about, you know, that. We just enjoy spending time with you all and doing it. And it's just our way of giving back to you guys. So, you know, you give back to me by talking to me and joining me and speaking to me, and I give back by colouring, and we do it on the screen. So it's just, we do it for each other, don't we? Right. I think I'm going to start on a skirt. I think I'm going to do that in pink. Find some nice pinks. What we can do with that. Oh, Susie, that's great. Join in for as long as you can, but you need to rest as well. You need to rest and look after yourself. And then when you're home, you can join back on with the streams as much as you want, but you need to make sure that you get your rest. All right. So I'm just going to come down a little bit here. I'm just going to start doing a little bit of this skirt, I think. So I'm going in with just the pink, just to give it a bit of a light base layer. I think we will carry on with this tomorrow, guys. I'll leave everything exactly as it is, and instead of me doing a different page, we'll carry on with this one, I think. So I'll start this now, and then what we'll do is we'll carry on with it tomorrow night. I don't very often do carry on with pages and things, so I think we'll do that, I think. I think everything's doing next door, all stuff's falling out. Pickle, you're doing amazing, hon. There's always a bad side to everything, for as long as you don't get yourself involved in things like that. You know, that's it, isn't it? You're doing amazing. Your channel's doing amazing. You've come on so much in all your confidence and everything. You're doing brilliantly. You know, and just it's just so nice just to be able to chat with people and catch up with people and just have that relationship and friendship with people. It's amazing. I love it. I enjoy it so much. Oh, perfect, Susie. That is exactly what you want to do, my lovely. Just chill. That's what I'm doing this afternoon. I've done all my housework and I've done all my washing and everything like that. So I'm going to go off and have my tea shortly. Well, I'm having a roast dinner today because it's Sunday and it has to be done. And then I'm going to watch a few live streams and me and Chris are going to watch some movies, I think. Oh, amazing, Becky. Another file called 92. I think it's crazy. Their full set is only 72, but they offer an additional 20. That's weird, isn't it? Yeah, they tend to do that, don't they? They bring out like a full set and then they bring out another set that's like a addition. Like what Black Widows are doing. They brought out their sort of 3 tins, but then they're bringing out the 120, which has got the extra colours in it. So it's just a bit, I suppose it's just what companies like to do to offer you the extra, isn't it? Oh, Pickle, we all love you. We all love you. Of course we do. We all love everybody. Everybody loves everybody in here. Big community hugs. Bless you. You're a very important part, as is everybody. We're all very good friends and everything's so important, isn't it? It's just always so important to have them relationships, isn't it? We wouldn't be anywhere we are without it. As I say, there's always a bad side to everything. Unfortunately, there's always some people that just don't, unfortunately don't like to be part of it the same. But we're quite lucky, I think, all of us, that we haven't had that many bad experiences. Like Pickle said, the good outweigh the bad, definitely. I've been very lucky. I haven't really had any bad experiences. So I just love this community. I've not had any problems at all, so I'm quite lucky. But if I ever do, it's not going to stop me, because at the end of the day, I love being here and it's just what keeps me going. I think hobbies are what keeps your imagination going and keep yourself pushing forward, don't they? Obviously, family and things, they're the most important, but there's always something like this that keeps pushing you forward, isn't there? Like your hobbies and things like that. Oh, hi, Jilly. Thanks for joining, my lovely. How are you doing? Oh, thank you, Anne. So I hope you can see it all right. It looks very pale to me, but it looks okay. So. Oh, see you later, Dev. Thanks for coming on. I'll speak to you later. Oh, that's lovely, Susie. Oh, you've always got plenty of people to talk to. That's lovely. That's amazing. Yeah, it's weird. I know it's not an indefinitely place. It's not a place that you really want to go. But hospital, you always meet some. There's always some really nice people. There's always somebody to chat to, and I suppose it's somewhere that you never really feel lonely. There's always people around, isn't there? So that's quite nice, really. So yeah, it's always nice to have so many friends, isn't it? You know, of people that you're close to and that sort of thing. Hi Shannon, how are you, my sweet? You okay? Thanks for joining, my lovely. Just caught that bit. I'm just going to move the line a little bit. Sorry, just bear with me. Just get rid of that. Ah, your partner in crime has gone, Susie. Oh, you'll find another. There's always somebody else. Because you're such a lovely person, you'll always find somebody to chat to, no issue. We haven't had this snow that it was promising, so thank goodness for that. I didn't want to get any more snow, thank goodness. I'm so glad we didn't get any. Just waking up with your coffee. Oh, it's 3:20 here, Shannon. I've had a couple of cups of coffee this afternoon already. It's nearly tea time here. So, just rewind on the day a bit. We had a bit of a lie-in this morning as well because we don't indefinitely get to have lie-ins, but because it's the last day of our holiday, we decided to have a lie-in. So, a lie-in for us is like 9 o'clock. So we got to we managed to stay in bed till about 9 this morning. As I say, normally we're really, really early bees and we're up about 7 doing bits and bobs and getting ready to go out. But today we were like, you know what, we're just going to have a lazy day today. So we've done a bit of tidying, a bit of sorting, but we've literally just spent the day chilling today. So I was just like, you know what, sometimes it's the best way to spend a Sunday, isn't it? Right, so let's see what we're going to do with this. Let's try and just do a little bit of shading and see what we come up with. So I'm going in with the mulberry now. Oh, pickle, I wish I could do that. Unfortunately, I'm not that lucky. Like 7 tomorrow morning, I'll be well up because it'll be back to work for me. I'm afraid to say. I'll be up and out, ready back to work for 8:30. Back to the madhouse. Catch up on all the stuff I've missed. Oh, good, Becky. I'm glad you ordered them. Just go for it. Just try it out first and just see what you think. But if you need any help, just give me a shout. Nope, you know you can shout me, you know that. And I'll help you where I can. Oh, and I'm a pharmacy manager. So I work for a pharmacy chain and I run one of their shops. So I work in the pharmacy. So I'm an accuracy checking technician as well. So I check prescriptions as well, but I'm also the store manager as well. So I do a bit of everything. Thus, I have this to relax. Oh, hi Elizabeth, how are you? Thanks for joining. Yeah, thus that's why I don't really get to relax that much, because there's always so much to do in work. So I have this to chill me out. It is, Anne. It is. Sometimes I do wonder. I don't know what I'm going to go back to tomorrow, but I'm not even thinking about it now, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my holiday. And I will look at my 30,000 emails when I go back to work tomorrow. I definitely do need my hobbies. Yes, I do. I need to. I cling on to these hobbies like thingy. I definitely cling on to these so much. Like I sit on my dinner and I literally just zone out, and I look at the YouTube for an hour and I chill, and I, just have an hour away from it all. Because otherwise, I think you'd go a bit mad. To be fair, there's just always so much to do. So I just think, you know what, on my dinner break, I just chill out and I just try and forget it all. There's only so much you can do in a day, isn't there, guys? You can only do what you can do. So that's what I try to do. I just try to relax on my dinner and enjoy, and, just try and catch up on my videos and do all that sort of stuff and not stress about work at dinner, because you can't. Otherwise, you end up working yourself into the ground, and that's what I try not to do. Because I do not want to do that. There's always times where it's a little bit stressful, and there's always a million and one things to do, but I try not to make those times too botherable. I try to relax as much as I can. I try not. I don't bring the work home with me either. That's something I definitely don't do anymore. I used to when I first started being a manager. I used to bring it all home with me. I don't do that anymore, because I find that was just dragging it across too much, and I wasn't getting the time at home with Chris that I wanted. And I thought, you know what, it's not fair. It's not fair on him. It wasn't fair on me. So I was just like, right, I'm just gonna forget it and just not bring it out to home life. It's not fair. You don't get the time with your family that you need when you do things like that. So I stopped doing that. And if I can't do it at home, that's the end. If I can't do it at work even. Oh, what did you used to do, Anne? Did you used to do as a job? At the end of the day, you've worked hard all your life, so it doesn't matter. When it's time for you to retire, you retire and enjoy yourself, isn't it? That's what life's all about. You've worked your life away, you've done yours. If you can retire, retire. And why not? You work hard enough all your life for things. You should be able to enjoy things and not have to work if you can afford not to. And enjoy your life and do things. Why wouldn't you, eh? Staff nurse for learning disabled. Wow, Anne, that must have been an amazing job. That must have been an amazing job. Oh, bye, Pickle. See you later, my lovely. Take care. Thanks for coming in. See you later. And also the deputy in nursing home. Wow, I bet that was a very difficult but a very rewarding job, I'm sure. I can probably 35 years. Wow, Anne, that's an amazing achievement. I think you've definitely earned your retirement, my lovely. I think you definitely have. You have definitely earned your retirement, my lovely, and you should enjoy it. I think everybody that's retired and they've worked like that, and whether you've worked or whether you haven't, when you're retired and you've worked, you've done your bit all your life, whatever you've done. And why shouldn't you enjoy your life, isn't it? I definitely think I've already told Press I want to retire at 40, you know. 8 years to go. And he's like, yeah, right, dreams, love, in your dreams. Never gonna happen, is it? I can dream, can't I? I can dream. I can hope and pray. I don't think I do. I don't think I could. I don't know what I'd do with myself half the time, to be fair. Mind you, I think you just fill the time, don't you? You don't realise. You don't realise what you end up doing, do you? Oh yeah, I bet you do, Anne. It's lovely to have your grandchildren to spend lots of time with. I think that's the thing as well when you're a stay-at-home mum. A lot of people say, oh, you know, you only stay at home, you don't work, blah-de-blah-de. But staying home and being a mum is probably one of the hardest things to do. It's an amazing job bringing up children, and I can imagine it's a very rewarding thing. I mean, we haven't got any children yet, but I mean, when we do, it's just, you know, it's one of those. I think it's a very rewarding thing to do. Definitely. Especially when you've got grandchildren like Chris's mum. She's got the 3, you know, grandchildren, and she looks after them an awful lot. She has the 2 girls. You know, she has one day a week, and then she looks after the other one 2 days a week, and the other one's in school, but she picks her up from school quite regularly. So, but she loves it. She loves spending time with them. You know, it's just being a nana. She said it's another job in itself. You know, but she loves it. But yeah, you're never off duty, are you? Never off duty when you're a mum. There's always something. My mum always said that you never stop worrying about your children. I think that's something you'll never do, isn't it? When you have kids, you never stop worrying about them. Parenting was my best job ever, but the hardest job ever. Yeah, I bet it's hard being a mum. I can imagine it is. I can imagine I can imagine it's very difficult, especially at the start when they're first born. But I can imagine, you know, as I can imagine it doesn't get much easier, but I can imagine, you know, things do get better, and you know, there's always going to be those worries, isn't there? But at least you've got, you know, you're always going to have those children, aren't you? And it's such a lovely thing to have. Hi, Katrina. I've not seen you for ages. How's things, my lovely? Oh, Jilly, you're going to be a grandma. Oh, that's lovely. That's really nice. Oh, someday. Oh, okay then. There's nothing impending then. There's nothing coming along at the moment. Still lovely to think of it though, isn't it? That you're going to be a granny one day. Not that you know of. Oh, Nana, sorry. Did I not say? I've used a base of pink, and I'm just going back in now doing the highlighting with the mulberry. So I'm just doing the highlights down this one side, and then I'll add in a bit of another one. So I've picked out the process red, just to add in a bit of bit more highlight, but a bit more of a lighter highlight. But I'll do that when I get to when I've done this bit. Sometimes I can't remember whether I've said what colours I've used or whether I haven't. I should just say it over and over. Like I keep saying, I'll have to get one of some of those little combo cards to put them on the side. So you can all see what colours I'm using. And then I'd forget to put those down as well, wouldn't I? Because I'm a bit rubbish really. Thanks, Nana. I just tend to grab and go with combos, and I mean I found a lot of combos, but sometimes I just look in the case and go, right, I think that'll work with that, and that'll work with that, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but a lot of the time I think I do it a lot by eye now to try and get the colours in. Oh, bye May, thanks very much for joining, my lovely. Thank you very much. I'll see you later. But yeah, I love to just experiment with things and play with the colours and the different combinations and things, because you do get some lovely combinations just playing with them sometimes. Just grab and go, as I say, just grab and go. Just sharpen this a little bit more now, just to give it a bit more of a... I must admit, I love Hannah Lynn's books because she always gives you a lot of guidance as well about where, like, the creases are in dresses and things. So it's always a big help, I always find, because there's, you know, it always helps you to have a bit of an idea of what's going on with things. Because again, I'm only a beginner still, so it's just, there's always, mind you, I think whether you're a beginner or an expert, there's always something to learn, isn't there? There's always so many things to learn. There's always new techniques to learn and things to try, and it's the same with anything, isn't it? There's always so much to learn and do. Yeah, Elizabeth, God, how long's that been now? When's she back on social media? Was it about June time? Did she do it from the start of this year? So will it be about June time that she's back off her social media sabbatical? Wonder how she's doing with that. Bet she'll come back with something fabulous though, as she always does. I bet you she'll come back with a fabulous new book or something like that. She'll come back with something amazing, no doubt. She'll come up with some amazing ideas, not having social media to, you know, so many new ideas, I think, to come back to with. Oh, I'm the same, man. I can't. Sometimes with art challenges, I can't keep up with them because there's so many going and there's always so many that I want to do. I can't do them because I end up getting behind. I get really behind with things sometimes. But I do try and join in with some of them. But yeah, if you do get behind it, something happens and you've got so many done and you're thinking, oh my God, how am I going to catch up with all that now? Which ones are you doing, Anne? Which colouring challenges are you doing? If you want to share, you don't have to. I've always got so many, and I'm looking at them and looking at everyone's art and going, oh my god, that's amazing. I wish I could do that art challenge. I love that challenge. I want to do it. Ooh. But between working full time and all this, I never really get time to do the challenges. So I always feel bad taking the images because they give the images away, and I always think, oh, I don't really want to take the images if I know I can't do it. So I tend to just only do the ones I know I've definitely got time to sit down and do. I'm still half asleep. I thought the princess was holding. Shannon, I think you are asleep, my love. No, she's holding a wand, dear. It's Cinderella. She's holding a wand. Oh dear. We don't do that sort of imaging here, dear. Bless you. Oh, thank you, Caroline. It's coming along nice. I'm enjoying it, actually. I will carry on with this tomorrow, I think. I'll just finish this side. I'll just finish this side of this dress. And then we'll carry on with it tomorrow night, I think. Because I love this. It's so nice. I don't want to finish it alone. We'll finish it together. Well, carry on with it together. I can't say we'll finish it. I'm very slow, as you all know, but we'll try. Oh, thanks, Connie. Thank you, Shannon. She's in a pink dress. She'll always be in a pink dress. It's Cinderella. I know she's not always wearing pink, but still, Cinderella normally wears blue, doesn't she? But she's in pink. Thanks, Beth. Oh, thanks, Anne. She's coming together nicely. I just wanted to do a bit of Disney and fairy tale Disney. We'll do a bit of this, and then let's say we've got to celebrate the fact that Hannah Lynn's doing the next Colour in Heaven as well, because super happy with that. I'm super excited for that. I know she's but again, with the whole thing of it's not everybody's taste, but at the end of the day, it's not everyone's got everyone's cup of tea. But I love her, and I'm looking forward to her for this one so much because I love Hannah Lynn. Everyone's got different tastes, haven't they? Everyone likes different things. That's all right, Beth. You look away, lovely. Yes, Anne. She announced that she's doing the next one. She's been designing it for a little while. I mean, I think it's the next one, so it'll be it's usually around the 20th, between the 20th and the 25th of the month, isn't it? Something like that. They come out, but she's doing the next one, so it's her. I think she's got 12 exclusive images to Colour in Heaven. So it's like so many of the ones. So it's usually 40 images, isn't it? So I think she's doing 12 exclusives, and then the rest are ones that you've already seen before through irrelevant books. But still, 12 exclusive images is really good. So. Oh, thanks, Katrina. So yeah, I'm super happy that that the next Colour in Heaven is that one. We've had some really good ones this last few months. To be fair, we've had some really good issues for a little while now. We've had some really good ones. I love this subscription. I don't think I'll ever give it up. I love the Colour in Heaven subscription. I love it coming through the door every month. It's great. I don't have any of our books, but I do love to watch others colouring them. Do you just not like her art, or is it just not a book that you fussed on getting, or is it just you prefer watching people colouring them? I know there's some books that I prefer to watch people colouring that I think I could never colour in that book. It's a bargain, Nana, isn't it? It's a bargain. Got to be done. I think I'll just finish off this other side with the last colour now. So I'm just going to go back in with the Process Red, and I'm just going to go over those little highlighty bits and just blend that out a little bit, just to mix the colours in together a little. Just do that nice and softly, just to oh, it might be 15 exclusive pages. Beth might be right. I might be wrong saying 13. I've done it, or 12, or whatever it is. It's something like that. Can't remember what I've read now, but it'll still be brilliant having all those exclusive images. New ones, new images to play with. I just always love the Hannah Lynn ones. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure. I don't know whether I read 12 or 15. You might be right, Beth. I don't know. One of us. We're near enough. Between us, we're near enough. It's usually something like that, isn't it? It's usually about between 12 and so many images, isn't it? 12 and 15 images. It's usually about that many. But it's definitely worth getting for the price of it. I think it's such a little bargain. Considering even to buy her books with like 25 images in, they're like £8 or £9, maybe a little bit more. But you think that Colour in Heaven is what, £5 to buy, and you think, well, you know, it's a bit of a no-brainer really, because you're getting 40 images in that. So I think it's well worth it myself. Especially if you love a lot of the artists that are in it. You know, you don't always know what images you're getting, what artist you don't obviously know what artist you're getting every month, but still, a lot of the artists that are out there, you know, you get a lot of those in these magazines. So we're quite lucky really that we usually get a little sneak preview as well before they come, don't we? Hey Charlotte, how are you, my lovely? You may be right, Beth. You may be right. Some of them may be. If she's doing like a steampunky one, or some of the books from the steampunk special will probably be in there. If it's like a steampunk special, yeah, some of the ones will be in there, I would imagine. So at least you can see if you want them before you go and buy, because you might not be fussed really on getting the actual copy when you've got that one. But you may want it, you may not. Oh, I know, Anne. That one's beautiful. I've got 2 copies of that. I've got 2 copies of that just because I was scared if I made a mess. So I bought myself 2 copies. It's a beautiful issue. I found on my shelf before as well the Strange Ink special, and I was like, oh, I haven't coloured in this one yet. You know, when you're looking for something, you're thinking, what can I colour in? And I was like, oh, I found the Strange Ink special. I was like, oh, haven't coloured in that one yet. So I'm definitely gonna give that one a go at some point. Again, I keep saying all this, and I've got loads and loads and loads of colouring to do. Always got so much to colour. Oh, I'm glad, Charlotte. I'm okay, thank you, my lovely. I'm doing well, thanks. Better now me cold's gone. And I'm home after my holidays. I like being home again. There's nothing like your own bed, is there? Nothing like being, as much as it's nice going away, there is nothing like being back in your own house, in your own bed with your own things. Yeah. So I'm just going to go back over that now with the pink, just to blend all those colours together. And then I think that'll be one side done. And then we can do the same with the other side then. I'm just putting a bit of a firmer pressure on this just to blend it all together. I did a light pressure at the beginning, and then I'm doing it a bit firmer now just to blend all the white bits out and get all the 3 colours to blend together. And I think it's looking pretty nice. Thanks, Nana. Found a cheap Posca alternative. Ooh, Beth. You're going to have to put a picture of those up, my lovely, so we know what we're buying. Poscas are super expensive, and I do want to get some more, but they're super expensive, aren't they? And Poscas are like one of those things that you must always have, aren't they? You're always going to need them in your pencil case, aren't you, for doing all your little highlights and things? Yeah, Beth, come on, fill us in. Let's know all the details. You've started yourself now, you've got to tell us all. And you'll be enabling us all now, Beth, to buy them. We'll all be ordering them and Amazon will sell out. Oh, thanks, Beth. There we go. There's a link, everyone. I'm just going to open that up. Open in a new tab. Charlotte, are you asking me, my lovely? The colour of the pinks? So I'm using for this one, at the moment, I did a base of this one. So I did a base of the pink in a light. I did a light base like this on this side in the pink. Then I went back over and did the darkest shades in the mulberry. And then I went back over the darkest shade with the processed red. And now I'm just going back over the whole thing again with the pink, but with a harder pressure, just to blend it all together. So I'm just doing that now. Just finish this side of the dress off, and then I'll leave it at that, I think. even too light skin toned in this pack. Oh, I have to have a look, Beth. That's no problem, Charlotte. You know that. If I do forget to say and you want to know, just shout at me until I tell you. I try to remember to tell you what colours I'm using, but sometimes I do forget. What I'm just going to do is get the darkest one again and just go a bit back over the darker bits again, just because I've blended it out a little bit now. And sometimes you can't really see it, so I'm just going back over it a little bit, just with the lines, just to bring a bit of that back out again. Just a little bit. And this is what I love about these pencils as well. You can just layer and layer and layer and layer and work and work and work, and they just keep working with you. Oh, thanks, Susie. Take care. You take care, my lovely, and I'll speak to you later on. Just finish this one and then. Yeah, just to give it a bit more definition again, just because when I've blended it, it's gone a bit out a bit. So I'm just going back over it slightly just to give it a little bit of definition again. As I'll say, it's what I love about these pencils. You can just keep working them and working them and working them, and they always work so well together. How are you feeling now, Shannon? Has the coffee kicked in yet? Can start feeling my tummy rumbling. I'm ready for my tea now. I had an early lunch today, so you know when you can feel yourself getting a bit hungry. Oh, you make me laugh, lovey. You really do. It's time for your blood. Oh, bless you. Hi, Art Life. You okay? Just tested the white pen on top of the black. Oh, good, Beth. I think we'll all be. You'll be enabling us all. I think we'll all be ordering some of these now, and we'll all be testing them out. It's always good when somebody finds something really good and they pass it on to everyone else. Because then we all like to find a good alternative to things. Because it's rubbish when you buy something and you think, oh, that'll work, and then you think, oh my god, that's rubbish. You get home, you go, I wish I'd bought this now, and it goes in the back of a drawer, never to be seen again. So I might be getting some of those myself. Thanks, Beth. Chris will be going, what are you buying now? What are you buying now? Oh, I didn't got no bloody money left. Well, we'll try them along with you, Beth. We can always find a use for them, can't we? Even if they're not as good as your Poscas, you can keep your Poscas for your favourite books and use these for your non-favourite books, as long as they work all right. Oh, they're not on Amazon UK, Anne? Oh, that's rubbish. Oh, well, I might have to see how much the postage is from US then. I may order them depending on what they cost, but if they cost too much, oh, it's rubbish, that, isn't it? When some things you can only get on one Amazon, that is annoying. Never mind. It meant maybe they'll come across to Amazon UK at some point. We can hope, can't we, girls and guys? Oh, have you found them, Beth? Oh, wonderful. Are they on sale in the UK as well? I'll open that one because I don't need the US one. Thank you very much. Thanks, Beth. I'll look at those in a minute. Sometimes Amazon name them under funny things as well. They're not just named like, you know, they're always names like really weird, so they take you ages to find it. Yeah, that's the same, Charlotte. Like, I know that some of the books I like you can only get on Amazon France. I've ordered some from Amazon France, to be fair, and to be fair, their shipping was super fast. I ordered some of the Courage de Rêve ones, you know, where these ones. Oh, they're not the ones I'm thinking of. It's not in here, they're in the other room. The Courage de Rêve ones, I ordered some of those because they didn't have them on Amazon UK. And I ordered them and I had them within a couple of days. It was great. Amazon France was super fast. I think I had them within about 3 or 4 days. It was great. But I've never ordered here from Amazon US, to be fair, or Canada or anywhere like that. I've never ordered anything from there, to be fair. Is there, I know, Beth, when I do mine, I do it on my phone because you get the little translate thing up at the bottom. It comes up with English or French and it'll say translate to, and you can translate it to English. I think, I'm sure. I don't know if it works on, I know on my phone it works, but I don't know whether it works on everyone else's. Wow, Charlotte, that's expensive, isn't it? So there we go. Let's just zoom back out a little so we can see what we're up to. Oh, I want the Mary Poppins one as well. It looks so cute. Has everybody seen the new Mary Poppins? I haven't seen it yet, but it looks really good. Right, guys. So that's where we've got up to. I'm going to keep everything out exactly as it is now. And I'm going to leave it there. And I'm going to keep it there so we'll carry on with it tomorrow. Yeah, the book does look cute, Beth. Is that one of the ones on Amazon France that you can't get? Is that the one? Amazon France can be a bit of a pain, can't it? I'll have to look if I can get it on this one. I'll keep an eye out for you, Beth, and if I see it, I'll let you know. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your comments. But we'll leave it there and we'll carry on again tomorrow night as normal. Back to normal. Woohoo! So we'll be back to normal tomorrow, and we'll carry on with the other side and do a little bit more of the dress and the background, etc., etc. So thank you so much, guys, for coming on. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the thumbs up, the chats and everything else. As per usual, it's lovely to be back and be back to normal, back to my normal streams. I'm back to back off holiday, no more missing and faffing and fuffing. But thank you all so much for coming on. But thank you so much, everyone. I will speak to you all tomorrow night, and I will see you all on the other streams a bit later on. I'm going to go and have my tea now, so if I'm not on for a little bit, that's why. But I will see you all in relevant streams later on. So have a lovely evening, everybody, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care all. Lots of love. Bye for now.